Hello, lovely viewers. Most welcome to the page here on GBC News. This is where we do chit-chatting. We get those who matter when it comes to sports and sports development in this country. And today, we're celebrating excellence. We are having a time with Africa Baseball 5 champions. History makers. This sport started not long ago. This competition is on the globe, started not long ago. But when it comes to the African continent, there is only one country that keeps shining, and that is the Black Stars. And so when I say Black Stars, I'm not talking about a football team. We're talking about the country Ghana, because we are the first in everything. And today, I've been joined by the gallant team of the National Baseball 5 team. They went to South Africa, Cape Town. Wasn't easy, but they are back smiling at the end of the day. So I won't waste much time. I want to introduce my guest in the studio. I have a full house, so I've divided them into two, so that at least we can have a feel of all of them, their experiences. So to my immediate left is the MVP for the tournament, the whole of Africa, the most valuable player that took place this year. I have Lizzie in the house. Lizzie, most welcome.
Thank you so much.
And then next to Lizzie is the evergreen, every day wearing a smile. She doesn't like trouble. She's here. So her name is so interesting. Naratu. This lady, I'll tell you something when in the course of the program. But also welcome. Then the evergreen man. As for this man, everybody knows him. He spearheaded Ghana's mission. First time Ghana hosted the 13th edition of the African Games. He was Team Ghana. He was the chef de mission for Team Ghana. And in the history of the African Games, the medal haul alone speaks volumes. No other person than the evergreen, Mr. Ernest Danso, President, Ghana Baseball and Softball Federation.
Thank you.
Welcome, President.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Before I let you, you are the big boss. Before let me come to Captain first to really gauge the feeling. Once again, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Woo! How are you today?
Oh, my gosh, I'm fine. Still smiling.
It's still smiling.
Yes.
Great. Ghana is watching you. And how is the feeling that you are the first national team in Ghana for 2025 to win gold for the country? How's the feeling like? And you emerging as the MVP?
Okay, thank you so much. First of all, I want to say a very big thank you for the opportunity for being here this morning. It wasn't easy, but since we returned, I've been smiling throughout the journey because it wasn't easy. But we put it that we are going to win because we want to achieve something. And we want to welcome our president with something because we want to open door for good things this year. Wow. Yes, we want to welcome him to the seat. There's a game called Baseball 5. He has to know what it is. So we want to see him with the medal and then say congratulations to him.
Wow.
Yes.
So if the president is watching right now.
Right now.
You are telling that you wish to just get
to
closer.
Present the trophy to welcome him to your seat. First award.
Lizzie.
Yes.
Okay, so I am coming to, how is the feeling like when you guys started and it didn't start well? What did you guys, the ladies among you, what did you do to motivate the guys and everybody to share the experience with me?
We made up our mind that we'll be supporting the boys to win the game. So when we lost the first game, still hope. And then the boys also, they made us know that they need us, so they just encouraged us, and then we made it to the finals, and then we were able to bring the trophy back to Ghana.
When you guys were going, you were the smallest, the cutest one among them, and you were quiet. Did you know you were going to bring the trophy back?
Yes.
How?
I knew it.
You're going to play the big boys like Tunisia and Lo and Behold.
Yes, because I'm having the strongest boys. I won our team. And then the training too. Because of the training, we had hope that we will bring the trophy back to Ghana.
Whoa. So yes, that's some of the players among them. Baseball 5 is a mixed team event, and so there is no bias. You can carry everybody can play. You don't have a female team and you don't have a male team. It's a mixed team. Now coming to the evergreen man, the man that still believes that when you give the youth the opportunity, you inspire them, they can do wonders. Ernesto,
yes.
Has that dream really come to pass now?
I always say it's just the beginning. So
it's not just the beginning.
Yes, of course, because the truth is, we must use sports to change lives, like I always say. So it's something that is dear to me and my federation and my executive as well. So if all that we are doing will not transform these kids to better people in the future, then there's no need going ahead with it. They won a trophy, medals here, but there's more to it than just winning trophies. And then, so that's what I'm saying, it's just a beginning. And like Nura said, before they went, you were asking everything, we put a lot of effort into the camping so that they can train well. I believe that because one of the things we did for the African Games, it was to train the athletes properly, get to identify chronic injuries and early injuries or the things that are hidden in athletes that normally people don't see and they go with to compete. So if we're able to identify it, then we can work on it. Some of them have problems. Psychologically, we need to get them psyched as well. So there's a lot that plays a role here to make these kids be able to shine, because even during play or after losing or winning, we still have sessions to be able to motivate them and let them understand that this is just something that you have to go in the next game to do. But if you don't speak and you think things will work on its own, it's a challenge. It's just like that with every preparation and playing the game as well. So for me, the dream is just about to start. It's not yet being realized. We've not realized the dream yet.
Being the first national team.
Yes. Yes.
Without enough funding. I understand where you were coming from.
Yes.
Because when you were going for the first time,
yes.
You were doing appeal for fund. That
Exactly.
Please come and go fund us, and
Exactly.
let's go and do something.
Exactly.
It means that there wasn't enough in the national kitty.
True, very true.
To be given to you.
True, very true. And having athletes travel to places like South Africa, and you get to meet countries like Tunisia, South Africa, Zimbabwe, Kenya. These countries get a lot of support. They come in there, there are embassies and various communities come to support them, feed them, and do all sort of, even though there's feeding, they still get all this support. So it makes you feel at home and you feel welcome. But you have these athletes get there and it's as if they are in the jungle because they are actually just playing everything with the little that is available or nothing at all. So sometimes it's a bit challenging. We have Mexico coming up. These are things that are expensive. Sports, travel, your per diem, as we speak, there's nothing for them. I can offer
This
them.
national platform, are you saying that you didn't promise them any reward?
The point is, the reward is as and when I get something as a federation or we get something. So the truth is, we are trying to mobilize to see what we can support them with, because
Ghana,
we don't have it.
Ghanaians wants to wait. Are you saying that this team won the first edition in Ghana?
Yes.
They won. You went to South Africa. They are winners again, second edition, Africa, #1. You haven't given them any winning bonus.
At the personal pocket, these are nothing to talk about. That is money. It's something that I personally.
So you don't give them anything?
For myself, I've given something, but it's nothing to talk about.
You mean like the way we know that, for instance, our big boys, our big brothers, the Black Stars,
Yes.
so when they finish, there is this token they give them.
No.
We don't give them anything.
No, we don't have that yet. Maybe we'll have a conversation and to see, because it's never come. So that's one of the things we're going to stress on and talk about, that if we don't motivate these athletes, then it's going to be a challenge. It's just not by say, oh, they are playing for money. But the point is you need to reward them for something. And like Lizzie said, the new president is talking about sports and how he loves sports and the change he wants to bring. That's why they're separating the Ministry of Sports from the youth and the development and everything. So we believe there should be some sign that there are greater things coming for sports in Ghana, and we should embrace it. If you're blessed and you don't actually receive it well, it will not go the way it's supposed to go. So for me, I feel the bigger picture. We don't want to limit it to only Africa. We want to move to the world stage.
Okay.
And the preparation must be done properly.
Time not on our side. The team has qualified.
Yes.
They are going for the World Cup.
Yes.
What is the plan? You are representing, when I say you, I mean the team is representing Africa.
Exactly.
At the World Cup. How are you going? Because you are struggling to get to South Africa.
Yeah.
You are going to Mexico. Tell us.
So we'll do the same thing, write to the necessary authorities, speak to our stakeholders, the GOC, the Ministry of Youth and Sports, the National Sports Authority, and then corporate Ghana. I mean, the point is, we also believe corporate Ghana should come on board to help this cause as well. So, I understand their hands are full, they're doing a couple of things, but we are here because of the youth. If the youth is not really transformed, then we don't have a better future. So I believe this is a time for us to invest into the youth that we have and the kids that we have. What it is they are our future. So if we don't invest in them properly or adequately, then we'll have ourselves to blame. Now, I keep saying this on any platform I get. We're losing kids to many other unnecessary things that we can't even mention on set, whereby we have to use sports to actually clean this image and transform these kids to better leaders of our future. And sports is one of the best medium to use to transform the youth. If we go elsewhere, investment is done properly. You see South Africa, their parents come to join them, support them, invest into them. The last time they came to Ghana, we saw a lot of South Africans have their parents here. Countries follow their kids everywhere they go. It's different here. And if we don't do what is right, all that we're doing, if you're preparing the best energy sector, agriculture sector, economic, everything about the other sectors, and you don't actually transform this case through the right medium, health-wise, they need to be fit to be able to work. So if we leave sports out, I'm telling you, we'll have a problem. It's about time we understand that sports plays a major role in every economy. Okay. That's why countries do it.
So when is the World Cup?
It's in November.
November.
Actually, yes.
So we are in January. Let's say January gets to an end.
Yes.
From now to, what are you saying to corporate Ghana before?
We're going to go to everybody. We're going to write to everybody. We're going to see people who believe in kids, the youth, people who actually want to support this cause to transform kids. So we're going to go to every place to make sure we get the necessary support. And I believe people are listening and watching, and they want to help this cause to see these kids do well. Like I'm saying, we're not celebrating them enough. The first ever federation to bring gold in 2025, that's a great thing that we should be celebrating. How many times do we get trophies coming in? You've been in sports for a very long some time now. How many trophies do we get? How often do we get it? How well are we recognized? We went out there, and now Kenya is talking about Ghana. Every country that participated is talking about Ghana in their television. It's there everywhere. So this is what put Ghana on the map and the globe. And if we don't really take the advantage of this and then build upon it, then so everybody should get involved.
You will go and face the incoming Minister for Youth and Sports. We are yet to know, but the president knows who will be the Minister for Youth and Sports. Yes. In 30 seconds, what do you tell the incoming Minister for Youth and Sports in terms of sharing the national cake? I know the number of sporting federations in Ghana is getting to 50 or 50 and over. How can the sharing be done so that everybody will get a share of that national cake?
He should focus on people who are actually helping the cause of sports. We truly believe in changing lives. I speak for Ghana Baseball and Softball Federation. I know other federations are doing everything possible to also bring our best athletes. We invest into these kids a lot. We spend time and money into training them in the camp. So the truth is, the minister should actually do a proper assessment and understand where some of the federations are going and what they want to do for the future of sports, and not limited to the football like it's been all these years. It's about time he checks what it is for the other disciplines who are bringing laurels and glory to Ghana. So that's what it is.
So viewers, the other members of the squad are here. So these are the female batch, some of them. And so the males will be coming in after this break. So stay with us as we celebrate it. Let's go back to the airport. This is how they were welcomed back when they came to the country. So some of the supporters, were there, some ministry officials, the GOC president and stuff were there. So we'll go to the Kotoka International Airport and then bring you a flashback. Then our ladies will excuse us. The men will come and join us for us to wrap it up here. We need to also hear from the men as well. So Lizzie, and then thank you very much. Wish you guys continue smiling. I know as we are watching, President is watching, everybody's watching, even the incoming Minister for Sports and Recreation. You guys will go. Keep the smile and let them know that indeed sports can let you smile. More smiles, less stress. We'll be right back. Let's go to the airport and then bring you a flashback. These are the gallant members of the National Baseball 5 team, the Golden Palms. They are back from Cape Town, South Africa, after participating in the Youth Baseball 5 Africa Championship. As defending champions, the team recovered from their opening day defeat to Tunisia and went unbeaten in the Six Nation tournament. They beat Kenya in the final by 2-0, 8-5, 5-2 to claim gold and make history by winning their second Youth Baseball 5 Africa Championship title. They were received by a jubilant supporters union, officials from the Ministry of Sport and Recreation, the National Sports Authority, and the president of the Ghana Olympic Committee, Ni Kojo Ashifi Papanyira. The captain of the team, Elizabeth Lavor, said they will prepare well and give of their best on the world stage.
We went to the final, we are ready because we want to make Ghana proud. We are going to the World Cup, and this time too, as we are back, we are praying to God and then working hard at World Cup. We'll do our best there too as well.
Thank you very much for saying that. We're still celebrating excellence here. It's all about the Africa champions, first gold medal winning team for the year 2025. They've opened that floodgate. So we should be expecting that others will emulate from them and then come back with flying colors. So I have one of the tactical brains behind the team, the assistant coaches here. The other coaches, but on the day, he was assisting the main coach. This year, this is his first time of coming here. He has been dodging me, sincerely. Viewers, let me say, he has been dodging me when you call him, he won't come. But when you come to the Goshen field, you see him there doing everything. He's here. So I have my own coach, Daniel Obeng. He always wants us to be. I didn't even know that Mr. Asiamah is your relative. Therefore, so Coach Obeng is in the house. Coach, thank you very much for coming and congratulations.
Thank you.
And then one of the guys, you just watch him. You wear a smile right now. Yes, he's here with us. So he's Nehemiah. When I heard the name, I said, "Is he the guy in the Bible?" Apparently, he's the Nehemiah of our time. So he will stand up. And then the Bible says Nehemiah built the wall. Nehemiah, how are you? Congratulations.
I'm doing good.
Let me start with you. You heard your sisters talking. How excited are you? I've seen 2 medals on your neck, around your neck. Share with Ghanaians what really they are. Everybody has one, but you have 2, and your captain too has 2. Share with me. Where did the other one come from?
These 2 medals one came from the normal
winning. Okay.
And the other came from being part of the team of the tournament.
Oh, so you were selected as a member of the team for the tournament. Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Did you see it coming?
No. Honestly, I didn't see it coming.
Okay. Now, still with you. When you were going, sincerely tell Ghanaians, this one here, nobody's watching you, it is me and you. Did you really see it on the wall that when we go, we are going to win?
Yes. From day one. Because we have a man with us all the time, as God. With us. He's always on our side. We knew with him, we will come out with gold.
Wow.
Thank you.
So they had got their team. Coaches, how easy was it? You've come with the story. Everybody say, oh, they've won. But going to South Africa without your support base, like what you saw in Cape Coast, where everybody was cheering for you, chanting for you, and you and your brother were there. How did you do it?
First of all, we say a big thank to God for how far He has brought us. He has been the lifter of our head. So we say thank you, Jesus. And as God told Moses, as I was with, told Joshua, as I was with Moses, so shall I be with you. So we know that we are going to win, but it's not going to be a smooth something. But we know we are going to win. We are the champions, that we have to go there to defend it. That was all. But when we were going, I have some fear, but I did not tell my Kenya.
You are scared of Kenya?
Yes, I was scared of Kenya. But I did not tell the crew that, this is the problem. But
so when it happened that your first game you lost, how did you manage to psych the girls up, psych the boys up, and everybody?
Here is a national performance, so I'll confess. Technically, we lost the game from the coaches. Yes, we were looking down upon them. So instead of we going a boy, girl, our tactics that we used to go, we went into the game, girl, boy, that system. So we wanted to rest them. It's like benching your super players for the finals. So tactically we lost from the coaches.
Then you woke up now.
Yes. So we have to tell them, Charlie, wake up. We can do it. It's from us. So
when you were playing South Africa and everybody say South Africa, were you not shaking?
No, not at all. Because we told them the noise belongs to us. And we told them we don't have any support, we don't have anybody here. But as Arhinful said, I told them we have Jesus. And with Jesus with us, no fear. And
if I looked at the score, you took the lead, you won the first set.
Yes.
Then they came back, huge margin, 2010. Right? Or something.
Yes, 2010, yeah.
Then it was 1-1.
Yeah.
Then you came back to win the second one.
Yes.
That was where I was looking at. So
yes,
how were you able to do it?
The game has been structured in such a way that you should miss, it's a misgender. So if you have to go in with your first set, 3 boys, 2 girls, your second set should be 3 girls, 2 boys. You should drop that system. So comparing head to head with our females with them, they are stronger than us. So we know we are going to lose the female game, but the boys we won. So we went in for the female game to win, just to relax, to give them hope. Then we killed them there. That's what we did.
I can see President smiling. He got to a time he wasn't talking.
Yes.
So you're still here with us. So all these beautiful things, I'm still not getting, like some of my colleagues are saying, that's who. Where did the motivation come from? What did you tell them that?
So they know we move together as a family. I don't treat them like I'm head and they are the tail. We always move together, and they are comfortable around me. I'm comfortable around me. And I let them understand that this is some of the things that you need to do for yourself, country, and God. So if you don't, then like I'm saying, people always cry, like we say, we are not getting support from God, but that shouldn't deter us from doing whatever we have to do. So I've never given excuses or blamed anyone for my life. I've always believed that I should be able to be responsible for everything that happens. That's the same way I take it to the Federation, that we cannot blame anyone but ourselves. So we have to do it and do it for ourselves. So I call them every night, we talk, I give them guidance, and I don't talk much. I just tell them that, like, hey, when you go talk too much, you try to intimidate them sometimes or frustrate them. So you just give them hope and confidence and let them believe that it's doable. Go in there, mistakes you did in the first one, go correct it and believe that it's possible. I've always believed that the conscience and the mindset I have and what I do with these people is the genuine heart. So that's what gives me the motivation. I know that if you go in everything with the genuine heart, it's possible, you do it and you will achieve it because you have nothing to hide. There's no ulterior motive that you have towards this. You're doing it because you're doing it for the good purpose.
So this event was streamed worldwide. Yes. On the baseball, all the world pages. Constant hearing of Ghana. You are the face. You and your executives are the face for the team. Pressure has started mounting already because everybody knows that when they do the final pairing for the World Cup and Ghana is there, Ghana is going to be a tough nut to crack. Has the pressure started mounting? If yes, what structures are you putting in place once again? Is there going to be a campaign? Are we going to see them go out to go and have trial matches before the real World Cup? It is an age limit tournament. And so if it happens that somebody goes beyond the 18 and you have to drop, do we have a reserve to really do it? How are you doing it?
We started talking before even going to the finals about what to do because we believe we were going to go to the World Cup. So we started having that discussion, and the coaches have already put measures in place and they are already recruiting new players. And now we want to be like Cuba. They have tough street girls, like tough people who come in. So we actually want to work on our females and then give the ladies more. And some will definitely drop. And like you said, even the world president, his target is always like, oh, watch out, Ghana is here. And everybody knows Ghana when they come. And this time we want to go strong. Turkey, it was the first time for many of them. So we want to psych them as to where they're going. So now we're going to have psychologists on board to have constant sessions with these athletes, because that's what the challenge is. I've always said when even national anthems are being played, I can look in the face of my players and I know we are going to win or we are going to lose, because you can see the feeling through their facial expression. And I know that if we work on them psychologically, we'll win. And the world always look at Ghana, even the world body. For the world president to come to Ghana, that should tell you that they believe in Ghana as one of the best in Africa. And we want to actually go to the World Cup and not just go like what we did in Turkey, but actually bring something back home.
Okay. Kochi, we are checking out from the studio. One message to Ghanaians.
We need their support.
You need their support. Okay.
Financially.
Financially, physically, emotionally. Everything.
Everything.
Okay. Nehemiah, you said you have gold. Every country has gold. You are going for the World Cup. What are you telling Ghanaians? If it happens that other players come, what are you telling everybody? Whether they change the team or not. What are you telling Ghanaians about your team? Your
what I'll tell Ghanaians is to hope for the best from us.
Hope for the best from you. So as the new Minister for Youth and Sports watches you, he's counting that during his tenure, you've given him first gold. Yes. You're going for the World Cup. You're bringing another gold. Okay. Prezo, we're checking out. For corporate Ghana, you go and interact with them. What do you tell them again?
They should, it's early days yet, but I believe companies are all complaining of challenges, but I mean, for the good cause, there should be a way that they should be able to support this good cause. They should partner us, not to just say, oh, I'm supporting you, and they should be part of it. It helps their social corporate responsibility as well.
So if they are going for the World Cup, for instance, and wear a jersey like this, and can be branded.
Exactly. In a company, let's be partners, like it's been done elsewhere. You go to Europe, they invest. I was in Japan recently. We went there on our own to try to speak to corporates in other countries, and they believe in the cost of whatever we're doing, how much more our own.
So if banks come, you like them. Telcos, you like them.
Everybody. We don't limit it to who wants to support the good cause. And I believe they can do something in a small way. I mean, they should all come on board, and we're going to come to them and let them know. We're not going to come because it's for us, it's for all of us, including them as well. So corporate Ghana should come on board to help the government. Government alone cannot do this. We know. Elsewhere, it's not done by only government. It is a corporate institution that supports sports. They invest heavily to sports. We are watching Australia Open recently, and we know that, look at the sponsors that they have. Without that, they wouldn't have Australia Open. The same way, without the corporate bodies in Ghana, we won't have the golden pumps, because it will get to a point in time we'll get exhausted, and the point is we can't go further because we have a limit as human beings. So corporate Ghana should come on board to support the government.
Corporate Ghana, come on board, support government. This is the call from the gold-winning team, gold-winning federation for 2025. Unprecedented. First gold medal for Ghana sports. The rest will be having their disciplines later in the months and then the weeks, but they are the first to open the floodgates of gold-winning spirit. And so we hope that it will translate into all the disciplines, and by next week, by chance, we'll get our Minister for Youth and Sports so that he really welcomes them and really taps into that glory. I know they will go far. Thank you very much, President. Thank you very much, Coach. Thank you very much, Nehemiah, and the rest of the team that really came here. We say a big thank you. That's how we're doing it. This is not will be the last. We'll follow them and then write the stories for you as and when they really make it. So we say a big thank you to you. Corporate Ghana, please come on board and then support Baseball and Softball Federation. That's how I wrap it up here. We say a big thank you to you. Do enjoy the rest of our programs. I am Theophilus Sampa. I say, obrigado.